Hello guys, we are live from our first ever Postgraduate Carnival in Multimedia University with conjunction with our open day, and with me I have got a very special guest because he was our first guest for our podcast What's Up. So if you haven't seen What's Up, you can just Google and you'll see What's Up MMU. So this is Dr. Afendi Yusuf, the Director for Touchpoint Management Office. He is also a lecturer in our Faculty of Business, and we're going to have some very good questions for him today. Since Dr. Afendi, it's our first PG Carnival, thank you very much for doing it live. This is actually for a lot of students who can't make it because you know how postgraduate studies are.
True.
And so that we want to reach out to them. If they can't come to us, we will go to them. And
true,
what
exactly.
else other than social media? Yeah. So we want to know about the popularity of MBA course. Why is MBA course so popular? Because people from every background are willing to do MBA. So
Okay.
why is it so popular?
Okay, thank you. Thank you for me. Actually, one of the reasons for why our potential customers are actually pursuing for their postgraduate program, it is actually to increase their knowledge itself, and most importantly, to increase their job position ranking in the future. Usually, a certain criteria to be taken whenever you have to become a manager or general manager itself. One of the criteria itself, you must have a certain type of qualification besides experience, which is the most important one. The other one is actually the qualification that you must have. The minimum requirement to become a manager or general manager itself, one must possess with a certain qualification, which is the Masters of Business Administration, regardless what kind of masters, but as long as it is recognized in all of the private or government higher education institution, then it should be fine.
Yeah. But let me tell something that he doesn't mean that without a master's you cannot become a manager, but the duration, like you don't want to wait for so long.
Yes,
for MBA.
it is actually somehow a stepping stone for you to increase your
and you can do
job.
your MBA within 1 year if you're doing
Within
full-time.
1 year, yes.
But most of the working professional, they prefer it part-time, so they finish it within 2 years, which is still okay.
Yeah.
But what is the difference between full-time and part-time MBA?
Okay, for full-time itself, you will be focusing on completing all of the assigned subject itself for Masters of Business Administration. But however, if let's say you are doing for part-time itself, most of the classes, same goes with the full-time itself, will be on weekend, usually on Sunday itself, but you will be taking less subject itself. The typical subjects that is offered for MBA, it is already called as MBA, which is already called as Masters of Business Administration, subjects that you are currently experiencing while you are currently working. So meaning that you will be focusing on HR subjects, quality and operation, in terms of finance, in terms of marketing. So all of the aspect that you are currently experiencing inside your own organization. So which means that they will enhance your perspective in terms of how to do things differently inside the company.
Okay, so one of the thing is a lot of people, they cannot do MBA by coursework physically because of their time constraints. So in MMU, we offer eMBA, which is completely online. So it has broken all the shackles, barriers of your location. You can do it from anywhere, and you can finish as fast within a year. Dr. Afendi, tell us about the interesting research-based things that are happening in MMU. We offer research-based master's program, research-based PhD program in MMU with our Faculty of Business, with our Faculty of Management. Tell us what's exciting and what draws people to do research-based courses.
Okay, for the research itself, masters is actually divided into two perspectives. Either you are doing it as a Master of Business Administration, which means that you will be taking a series of subjects, or what we call as 10 subject itself, not including the elective subject. Then you will be focusing on preparing your dissertation. There is another type of masters, which is what we call as Master of Philosophy, MPhil. This MPhil is actually a research-based type of masters, meaning that you will be taking 3 subjects, if I'm not mistaken, commercialization, research method, and statistics. And the rest for the 1 year or 2 years itself, the duration for 2 years, you will only be focusing on the research itself. So usually for Masters of Philosophy, or we call it as MPhil, the students does not have to pay for the program itself. Usually the lecturer will secure a specific grant, regardless outside or inside of MMU, and based from that they will have to look for a candidate to continue as a Masters of Philosophy. So that is the differences between MBA and MPhil. MBA, 10 subjects. MPhil, 3 subjects, but the rest of the time will be on conducting research.
Okay, that's great. To confirm the things that all these 3 subjects that he mentioned are actually online, so the students don't have to come to class physically,
Yes.
and it's not graded. It's just there to help you improve your research tactics, because at the end of the day, for you to graduate, you have to at least publish 1 Scopus Index journal. For masters, for PhD, you have to publish 2 Scopus Index journals.
Yes,
Okay.
that's true.
Just before this session, Dr. Afendi was telling me how there are no barriers if people want to do MBA or PhD, masters and PhD, because he has one student from Pakistan he is communicating online, and they're about to complete their PhD, right?
Yeah.
So tell us about excuses. People often put a lot of excuses that I don't have time, I'm too busy of a person. Yeah. So, but then there are people like this kind who are very stubborn. They wanna go and get it
And complete as quickly as possible.
Our word of encomium for people who are holding themselves back.
Yeah, there are several cases. I cannot blame the staff or the student itself. So meaning that there are some certain cases whereby I experienced one candidate for PhD whereby she or he, I'm not going to mention who is the person. One of my students actually, she or he would like to focus completing his or her PhD within 3 years itself. So this candidate offers me, we communicate through online every fortnight, and then he or she explain the progress of the candidate itself. So I assign or I assist this candidate to ensure that he or she will be able to complete within time. There are also cases, I'm not blaming the student itself, but however, due to the fact that of the commitment of the family, commitment of the work itself, they have to extend their study a little bit. Not to meaning that they have to extend for 5 years or 7 years. Within 1 year, they have to extend for another 1 year or 6 months due to the fact that they have to travel outside of Malaysia and continuing for the work itself.
Okay. It's been an amazing session. We know now more about FOB and FOM because of Dr. Afendi sharing his wisdom. Thank you, Dr. Afendi.
No, my pleasure.
Thank you very much. I'll see you around.
Now for students, potential students and also workers outside, if let's say you want to continue your masters, come to MMU. We have online masters, we have face-to-face masters. Most of the classes, if let's say you are joining the MBA, will be on Sunday. Usually on Sunday, sometimes the class will be on physical, but most of the time the class will be also online actually, because it's a lot more convenient for the students, because most of them are actually workers. They have to focus on time on the family, so we conduct the classes online, and there are some certain time you have to come to the campus. That's the only thing. Most of the assignment itself, the lecturer will ask you to choose your own company as a sample for your assignment. So you are helping your company while doing your assignment. So it is a win-win situation.
Okay. All right, Dr. Afendi, see you around. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. My pleasure. If you want to find me, I will be upstairs.
Yes, of course. Hello from Multimedia University. My name is Suat Famidilok. I'm coming live to you guys from our Open Day. As you guys know, Open Day is the grand gesture of Multimedia University. It's equal to our Eid. It's a grand celebration. We have got thousands of students coming from all over the country. And this year, with conjunction with our Open Day, we have decided to include another branch of MMU, which is our postgraduate. We are hosting our first Postgraduate Carnival, and we are showcasing it to you live, because I know a lot of postgraduate students who are working professional cannot make it to here. That's why we are bringing ourselves to you. And I welcome all of the postgraduate students who can take their times off on the weekend and they can make it here. So today on our Postgraduate Carnival, we have all the deans and deputy deans of all the programs, the program coordinators, the alumni of MMU who are doing great in their respective fields, and we've got volunteers of MMU who are currently MMU PG student. Me, myself, I currently am a MMU postgraduate student doing my PhD in engineering. So do not wait, come and join us, and even if you cannot come, have a look at the video, because we are going to put a lot of information about our postgraduate program. And there's you in MMU. So this is our Postgraduate Carnival booth. As you can see, it's a grand gesture. And inside we have got our faculty, our esteemed faculty sitting, and we have got all these volunteers who are part of our PG society, and they are current students. Apart from that, we are having TikTok challenge where you can participate and talk about our PG program, a maximum length of 60-second video, and you can win prizes. Other than that, we're going to have Kahoot sessions. We're going to have other games that you can win prizes. So do not hesitate. Come to our booth, talk to us, talk to all the alumni who might inspire you, all the stories you'll hear from us. Okay, guys, this is where you stumble, this is where you come, this is where you find us.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tan Winnie. I'm from Faculty of Artificial Intelligence and Engineering. I'm now in the PG Postgraduate Carnival.
So good morning to all. My name is Dr. Tan from Faculties of Management, FOM Cyberjaya campus. Welcome you to join us, Open Day Cyberjaya. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning. I am Dr. Nur Amalina from Faculty of Law. Please join us today in PG Carnival at MMU Cyberjaya.
Hi, I'm T. Connie from the Institute for Postgraduate Studies. Please come and join us at the PG Carnival.
Hi, thinking of pursuing your postgraduate studies? Come and join us at Faculty of Applied Communication. We offered 2 research-based programs, which is Doctor of Philosophy by Research and also Master of Philosophy in Communication by Research in Communication. So you get the chance to explore real-world issues, deepen your critical thinking, work closely with experienced supervisors and supportive research environment. Start your journey with us today. Come to FEC.
Hello and welcome back to our live session. We were paused for a bit because we have a very special guest with us, Professor Datuk Dr. Mazliha, the president of our university, the president of Multimedia University. Thank you for making time, sir.
Thank you for inviting me, Fahmi.
I just invited him like few minutes ago and he just showed up. Okay, thank you very much. Sir, this is the first time you're hosting our Postgraduate Carnival and we are seeing tremendous response, not only today, we are seeing overflow of applications from all over the world. Not only from Malaysia, from over the globe. So we want to know what is your vision for Multimedia University for taking it to the next standard?
You know, we recently restructured our research environment in MMU, where since 2 years ago, TM decided to merge TM R&D with MMU. Now, basically, the TM R&D is a subsidiary of MMU.
Yes.
So, since this year, we restructure our research organization in MMU, where all research are now concentrated under the TM R&D, will be managed fully by TM R&D. We believe that by doing this, the research culture will be more intense. The lecturers lecturers and researchers of MMU will have more exposure to the real working, real industrial experience. And this will enable us to really implement our research-led, industry-driven concept that we have in MMU. That is to make sure that everything that we produce in MMU are all focused towards the to fulfill the requirement of industry.
Yes.
So by having this, we will have a new approach where a lecturer, for example, will report to the faculty for their teaching and learning session, teaching and learning activities, and will report to TMR&D for all their research activities. So, and we will also have more funding for research from the activities of TMR&D. And for this, I believe that this year will be different for MMU, and we will be more present in the research environment. And I hope that by having this, we will be able to get more students, more postgraduate students to join MMU, and and experience all this possibility of working and touching the industrial requirement or industrial needs in the university.
Yeah. So see, guys, environment is very important. So shaking hands with TMR&D who aspire in the field of research, we have actually improved, because if you're in an environment where research is led through industry and you have people who are constantly working at it, you will improve basically. And on the other side, he also mentioned that we have improved with our funding, because at the end, even if you want to do research, if you don't have funding, you can't prosper in that. So I am very thankful to you for enabling such a bold move that is empowering MMU. It's hiking up the ladder in world, ranking, which is amazing. Soon we'll reach new heights, and we're doing great research actually, sir. Well, one day I'll tell you about my PhD research.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I thank you very much for sharing your vision, and thank you for doing so much. We are actually getting more response because I take care of some of the applications for local Malaysians. We see a lot of more interest from their side, not us reaching to them, they're reaching out to us and asking questions, which is fascinating for us. Yeah.
Come and join us in our research family in MMU and experience the research-led, industry-driven concept that we have in MMU. Thank you.
Yes. All right, so thank you very much for your time. Okay, there's you and MMU. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, guys, we are back with our next guest. He is currently the Deputy Dean of Faculty of Engineering Technology, and he's also an MMU alumni. So, welcome, Dr. Yu. We are going to... He looks nervous. I will lighten up the mood. Okay, I'll tell you something you don't know. Okay? This is 2025. 2019, I went for my internship. Okay? So in your internship in undergraduate in MMU, after your internship, you have to come and give a presentation. Otherwise, you don't pass. Okay, Dr. Yu was the invigilator. He was the one who was taking my presentation, and me and one of my friends, we went to the same company, and his phone didn't work, so he used my phone to take photos, and we had the exact same photos. Yeah, like similar report, different writing, but the exact same photos. And doctor goes like, why do you guys have the same photo? So thank you for passing us. Okay, it was my phone, my photos, sir. He took my photos. Okay.
I see.
All right. But now he has climbed new heights, and we are here to talk about our Faculty of Engineering Technology, where we offer Masters of Engineering Science and PhD in Engineering, fully research-based. And it's in our Melaka campus. So, Doctor, how about you tell us some exciting things that's going on in our research field?
All right. First, of course, I would like to take this opportunity to share the some of the research area which is actually expert. It's actually our expert in our faculty actually can handle or supervise the students, right? So some of research area includes advanced mechanical. By the way, which program you are from?
Mechanical.
Oh, mechanical. Okay, you want to continue in master?
I am doing my PhD already.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Good to know that. Okay, besides the mechanical engineering, so our faculty also actually is good in robotics and automations. Also manufacturing technology, remote sensing is also one of it. Sustainable IoT, right, and e-health, right, engineering computational intelligence, okay, whereby the at the back end of the technology is mostly nowadays very popular AI, right, okay, and solid state electronics, right, okay, and okay, so those are the area where our lecturer or professors in our faculty can actually supervise. I personally actually is involving in the research more related to sensors, right, and even robotics, right. So, for example, the sensor that we are working on is a pressure sensor mat, right. So we are trying to use that pressure sensor mat to try to detect some fall or some activities that, or even we use the sensors to some sort of like try to monitor the health of the patient or even normal people based on the sleep posture, because we know that the sleep posture actually tells us our sleep quality and it associates with the health. Yeah. So of course, so if anyone graduates or even from industry, they are willing to do or explore some specialized knowledge, okay, while they are working, because now I believe for postgraduate students, maybe they are already working, right? They want to explore more in specialized knowledge in such area. Yeah, feel free to come to Faculty of Engineering Technology.
Yes, there are amazing work going on in FET. I am telling you because I'm also a student of FET, and there is a wide array of research that's going on. For me, my topic would be thermal energy harvesting, and then we have driver anomaly detection. We are working on electronic vehicle as well. And doctor is working on remote sensing. We are working on, my co-supervisor is working on drones. Energy harvesting. So it's fascinating work going on, and FET is really backing us up. Okay, thank you for that. So how about the FET backing us up when it comes to attending conferences, journals? How supportive are the? I know the answer, guys. I'm just asking the question just so that you guys know, because getting good support from your supervisor is very important. My supervisor is a dream. She is amazing, and she has supported me throughout my process, from my first publication to my conferences to everything. Everyone is so supportive, is it?
Yes, of course. Okay, I believe the our MC today actually have gone through our process. I believe he published some papers. Right?
Yes.
Okay, MMU, we actually do have some paid charge sponsorship. Let's say the candidates want to publish some journal papers, right? Especially the index, right? Scopus index or Web of Science index, journal paper, right? So any excited paper actually can actually try to go for application for the paid charge sponsorship, right? Let's say the conference, for example, right? Let's say students is interested to participate or join a conference, right? So of course, MMU do support on that one also.
Yes.
You can the student is or candidate just need to go through or discover the supervisor to find out the process on how to apply for the sponsorship of such to attend the conference.
Yes.
Yeah.
MMU now has their own conference going on as well, DivCon, and for engineering we have our sector is called MECon. The papers are due by 15th of this month. So
Yeah.
guys, if you want to publish, if you're an MMU student, it's free for you. I am gonna submit because it's free for me. Okay, it's been an amazing session, sir. Thank you because I just told him today early in the morning, like, can you come and join? He said, okay, let me prepare, and now he's here. So thank you for sharing. Okay, and see you around in campus.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. All right.
Thank
See you
very much,
around.
sir.
Right.
Thank you. Hello guys, a bit change in atmosphere. Now we have one of our own MMU alumni. We call them Permata Dunia. We have our PhD graduate, Dr. Rahman. Now he's a doctor because he got his PhD from MMU. He did his PhD from Faculty of Management, and we're gonna hear from him how his life is going on ever since. So Dr. Rahman, what are you up to currently? Like what are you working on? Where are you working?
Okay, hi. Okay. You can call me Rahman or you can Dr. Rahman. So currently, I'm in IMU right now. I become a lecturer, just graduated last year, 2024. So basically, before this, I was working for a few years already. So as a medical interpreter. So it's like doing interpretation for hospitals and so on, live for English to Burmese. So that was what I was doing before, during my PhD. I was working as well. Then after that, I got offered a job at the IMU University. So currently, I'm doing several projects for that. So it's my work currently right now, apart from teaching, it's more towards like discovering, doing some projects related to AI, and also with healthcare as well. Healthcare. So more towards, for example, one of the projects is to detect cancer.
Okay.
Basically, to detect cancer through the MRI images. So basically, we have lots of images from from healthcare institution. They will provide us the data. Then we use AI, the machine learning and so on. So we produce a solution in order to help the doctors to detect or to locate the location of the cancer itself. So those are some of the projects that we are working on. So basically, healthcare with AI.
No, so guys, often we talk about how AI is ruining everything, but these are the perks, good advantages of having AI. They're detecting cancer, they're detecting the precisity of cancer, which is amazing. And after this interview session, I'll sit with him and I'll know more about that. Okay, but tell me about your journey in MMU. I was requesting him if you want to come and give an interview, and then his wife said he is in MMU from his foundation up until his PhD. So you're like a full-on MMU guy. So how has your postgraduate journey been in MMU?
Correct. So you can say that I'm a full-blood MMU student.
Same.
So I just started. I started MMU from foundation itself. Then I did my degree in MMU. I did my master's in MMU, and also I did my PhD in MMU. I graduated everything from MMU. So throughout my journey, I would say that it was a quite smooth sailing. Even during my postgraduate journey also, it was quite good because I met a good supervisor, the environment was good, and I would encourage all of you out there to continue. Because why? There's a continuity in MMU, and for example, if you wanted to continue, there are some discounts as well that you can get. So those are the things that encourage me to continue. And during that time also I was working, and my work is more towards remote working. So, and I have the urge, basically I have the strong desire to complete my PhD or to go further up to a level that the most maximum that I can go. So that's the reason why I decided to pursue my postgraduate. And when I was looking for, basically, when I was thinking, where should I go? Then I saw that, okay, MMU is the right choice to go.
Yes.
Because I've been here from foundation, degree, master, so I would say that I can give you all the testimonies that, okay, this is the university or this is the place that where you all should pursue your degree, your master's, your PhD. It's a very good environment.
Yeah.
The lecturers are good. The fees are affordable. And I would say that the transition from one section to another, from degree to master, master to PhD, is all smooth.
Yes.
So I encourage you all to continue.
The discount he's talking about is actually called alumni discount. So as an MMU alumni, if you're progressing, if you're progressing from degree, you want to go to your master's, you have a 20% discount, which is, MMU has an affordable price to begin with, and then you get 20% discount. It's like hallelujah for anyone. You know, it's amazing, and especially people, as he said, people like him who's working remotely, it gets a little easier, but we also have a lot of candidates who are working physically, so they choose MMU because they can work on their projects, they can work on their masters remotely, unless and until they're taking course-based programs which require you to be physically present. So that's depending on the people and the choice. We see a lot of applicants applying in Faculty of Management, so I guess something good is happening in Faculty of Management, right? So I'm very happy that your ride was smooth. Tell me, how is life without studies? You know, you finished your PhD, probably the first time you're fully focused in your work, like you don't have to focus on education anymore. Do you feel free?
I would say that I miss study a lot, quite a lot. Because after I finished my PhD last year, 2024, it feels like free for a while. So like got nothing to do. It feels like my world is, how do you say, when you are used to doing like, when you are used to having a lot of things to do, a lot of things to research on, a lot of things to focus on, and suddenly it's all gone. You just have to focus your work. So it feels a little bit of emptiness, but happiness as well, because the load is gone.
Yeah.
PhD, I would say that, okay, it's not hard, but it's a lot of work. So you really have to put your effort for it. But after this, you feel lightheaded or you feel light. Okay? It's a happy feeling.
Yes.
And then it's a journey towards, because education is a lifelong journey. So even after we finish your PhD, the continuity must be there. So basically, if you're producing paper during a PhD, you still need to produce paper after your PhD.
Yes.
So that the knowledge generation continues.
Okay, that's amazing. One of the things is the thing when he says that you should continue your PhD, you should continue your master's. I tell you, this advice is for people who are confused. I see a lot of people who know they just want to do degree or they just want to do diploma and they just want to finish. It's understand, you have made a choice, go on with your life, okay? But those are the candidates who come back later on in their life and do their, because we have a lot of applicants who are in their, mid-life, and then they come and start. We have a candidate who's 67 years old and then he's coming and doing his PhD. But then there are candidates who are confused. Like me, when I went to work after my graduation degree, I went to work as an assistant engineer. I was so confused. Like, you know what? Studying is maybe difficult, but working is more difficult. So let's go and do my master's. And I've been doing my master's. I've been working on the side, and it's been amazing. But life is all about balance, right? So if you're balancing well, which I guess you did perfectly, once you graduate everything, you feel that void, like, oh, what do I do with the free time? So now you have a son, so you can spend a lot of time with him, okay?
Correct.
Thank you very much for your amazing session. Thank you very much for coming and sharing your thoughts with all of us. Not only us, this is online, but offline, he also spoke to a lot of our candidates who are willing to pursue their further education. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting us well.
All right, okay, see you around.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello from Multimedia University. My name is Suat Famidilok. I'm coming live to you guys from our Open Day. As you guys know, Open Day is the grand gesture of Multimedia University. It's
equal to our Eid. It's a grand celebration. We have got thousands of students coming from all over the country. And this year, with conjunction with our open day, we have decided to include another branch of MMU, which is our postgraduate. We are hosting our first postgraduate carnival, and we are showcasing it to you live, because I know a lot of postgraduate students who are working professional cannot make it to here. That's why we are bringing ourselves to you. And I welcome all of the postgraduate students who can take their times off on the weekend and they can make it here. So today on our postgraduate carnival, we have all the deans and deputy deans of all the programs, the program coordinators, the alumni of MMU who are doing great in their respective fields, and we've got volunteers of MMU who are currently MMU PG student. Me, myself, I currently am a MMU postgraduate student doing my PhD in engineering. So do not wait, come and join us, and even if you cannot come, have a look at the video, because we are going to put a lot of information about our postgraduate program. And there's you in MMU. So this is our postgraduate carnival booth. As you can see, it's a grand gesture. And inside we have got our faculty, our esteemed faculty sitting, and we have got all these volunteers who are part of our PG society, and they are current students. Apart from that, we are having TikTok challenge where you can participate and talk about our PG program. A maximum length of 60-second video, and you can win prizes. Other than that, we're going to have Kahoot sessions. We're going to have other games that you can win prizes. So do not hesitate. Come to our booth, talk to us, talk to all the alumni who might inspire you, all the stories you'll hear from us. Okay, guys, this is where you stumble. This is where you come. This is where you find us.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tanwini. I'm from Faculty of Artificial Intelligence and Engineering. I'm now in the PG Postgraduate Carnival.
So good morning to all. My name is Dr. Tan from Faculties of Management, FOM Cyberjaya campus. Welcome you to join us Open Day Cyberjaya. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning. I am Dr. Nur Amalina from Faculty of Law. Please join us today in PG Carnival at MMU Cyberjaya.
Hi, I'm T. Connie from the Institute for Postgraduate Studies. Please come and join us at the PG Carnival.
Hi, thinking of pursuing your postgraduate studies? Come and join us at Faculty of Applied Communication. We offer two research-based programs, which is Doctor of Philosophy by Research and also Master of Philosophy in Communication by Research in Communication. So you get the chance to explore real-world issues, deepen your critical thinking, work closely with experienced supervisors and supportive research environment. Start your journey with us today. Come to FEC.
Hello and welcome back, guys. We have our next guest, and you guys only think we talk about studies in MMU, you know, degree, foundation, masters. No, we also create love stories here. With us, we have our guest, our alumni, Miss Intan, who is actually wife of Dr. Rahman, and they met in MMU. So I was taking tips from her how to meet girls in MMU because it's been so long and no luck. So Miss Intan, any advices?
My advice is you have to join actively in the club and society.
I am very active. Anyways, so Miss Intan, you did your MBA with MMU.
Yes.
Yes, and you are also an MMU alumni. So you did your degree foundation also here?
No, I started in MMU for bachelor degree.
Bachelor degree, then she did her master's MBA.
Yeah.
So you did law in MMU.
Bachelor degree
Right.
in law.
Yeah.
And then I continue my MBA. Okay. In MMU.
Law is one of the toughest faculties in MMU to get in. You are there, so you know. So because law is the only faculty where you have to meet the requirement. You have to. There's a competition because we have a quota.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you do law in MMU, you don't have to sit for CLP. So we have got a lot of law candidates, and it's offered only once a year. In October, our law is open. The application for law opens on May 15 for all the students who want to join foundation in law, bachelor's in law. So law, whenever the law application opens, it goes crazy. So you got a chance in law and you finished it. It's not like she walked away halfway. You finished law, right?
Yeah, finished.
And then you did MBA, which I have no issues with. But why is that switch?
Yeah. When I was in the MBA class, okay, I was the only the law student, okay, the background with law in my class. So actually, my colleague, okay, my classmate, okay, they did ask like, why you do MBA? Okay, you're from law, okay. But honestly, because I never set like a mindset that okay, I need to work in a legal pathway, okay, legal work, legal career, okay. I'm open to work else. So that's why I'm thinking to I did MBA to like broaden up my view. I want to see more. Okay, so yeah, after I finished MBA, I did switch my job because I was a lawyer before.
Okay.
Okay, so after I finished MBA, then I joined more like corporate lah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you finished your degree in law, then you were working as a lawyer. Okay, you were doing your chambering and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like a lot of people get frustrated during their chambering. So is it during your chambering you figured I don't want this? Is it during your chambering or like when did you realize you don't want to continue?
Is it? It's not that I'm not totally hate it. Okay, I'm not interested. Yeah, but for me, like I want to see more than a legal firm because working as a lawyer in a legal firm. Okay, and I did conveyancing. Okay, documentation is a lot. Okay, and I stay in the office most of the time. Okay, unless we go out to meet the clients and all. Okay, so I just want to like free of that. Okay, I want to just go out from the law firm. But I believe like my friends who did more than the conveyancing, okay, they explore more. Okay, maybe they can still stay as a lawyer. It's just myself, that wants to go out.
So you graduate, you're doing law-related job. When is the time you thought of let's go and do an MBA? Like, why would you think that?
Okay, honestly, I did my MBA after my husband finished his master.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm thinking like I have my senior there.
Your husband is your senior?
Yeah, my husband become my senior.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that if he can do that, okay, I can do that also. Okay, and then yeah, definitely I look at what he studied in the master. So I think I also can do this. So that's why. And yeah, one thing that really made me into the MBA is because of the discount for the alumni. Yeah, I still remember that time. Okay, I still remember that time. My husband said like, go register for MBA. I said that I'm already working. You know, I'm already working. Okay, and that time I was 5 months pregnant. Okay, my first child. Okay, so and then my husband said that if you see MMU give the discount for the alumni, he said just register, register. So that's why I did.
So women need a supportive husband to do.
Yeah, to be
I see.
honest, like when I decided to do the MBA, I didn't like go to see other university how much they charge whatever. I totally grabbed the alumni discount.
Yes, you did. You took the right choice. Usually, MMU student makes the right choice. Okay, okay. So you did while you were doing your MBA. You're working. Were you working?
Yeah. I
So
was
you did
working.
MBA part time.
At first I do full time, okay, and then after I have commitment lah, I deliver, okay, I have a baby, so I change to the part time. Very flexible lah.
Yeah, see guys, you have the option to change as well. Come on, we are giving you everything. Okay, and how has your life been ever since you completed your MBA? How is your new job?
Yeah, honestly, I really like being in MBA because in the class, okay, we are from different backgrounds, okay, because like if you study bachelor law, okay, bachelor degree law, so everyone studying law, okay, but in MBA, okay, it's mixed, okay. My friends, some are nutritionists, okay, and we have a few, okay, they are from the governments, okay, they from JPA, okay, they said they study, okay, from I think they are from the very high position in the government office. Okay, in my class, and then we also have some foreign student, okay, engineering, and then I do have some friend who from like IT, IT, yeah.
So you've got a whole range of students from different
We
faculties
also
coming.
have, I still remember one semester I do have some classmates, they are like exchange students.
Yeah, and we also had from law. So
so it's mix of
it's a mix of. So you get different ideas and you know what's going on in your field of job. Okay, so tell me, after doing MBA, did it help you getting a new job, or is your job any better now?
Definitely. Because
more money?
Yeah. Because currently I'm working in a company, okay, from a lawyer. Now you can call me, I'm the personal assistant to the director.
Ooh,
okay,
it's
to
a big
the
shot.
director. Okay, so I can discuss. At least I can listen about business from my boss.
Yeah.
You know, I can understand what he's talking.
And if there is any legal terms, you can assess
And at the same time, my boss also like about legal, he will refer to me the documentation, the legal documentation. Yeah. Okay, how about you?
So you're still in practice.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, that's amazing. So she not only told us how to do a master's program while she's pregnant, while she's delivering, and also when she's in commitment with a company, she also told us how to, have a love life when you're studying. Okay, how to get married. Okay, so that's the point I will key in. Okay, thank you very much for your time.
Okay, thank you.
It was lovely meeting you. It was lovely meeting your husband. It was lovely meeting your son. Okay, come more and suggest everyone to join MMU. Okay,
yeah, do join MMU. There is you in MMU.
Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, everyone. We are back with another one of our alumni, Dr. Imtiaz from School of Business in Sunway. He's our PhD graduate. He is not only a PhD graduate, he is our best thesis writer. He was accepting his award right here when I was taking my scroll for in my convocation, late 2024, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So immediately after he graduated, he secured a job in Sunway as a lecturer because of his capability, of course. So thank you for coming here.
Thank you.
How has you didn't do your masters in MMU? You did in another university. So
Yeah.
what made you come to Multimedia University? What made you make the switch?
Okay, at first I want to thank you for MMU for inviting me. So it's like a reconnecting with my second home. Okay, so I feel pleasured and honored to be here and sharing my experiences. Yes, you are right that I didn't do my masters in UPM. I did my masters in I did my masters in UPM back in 2018, and then I joined in MMU. Basically, the reason of because of the funding opportunity. Since I got some public and good publications track during my masters, so I decided to do PhD with the full funded scholarship. So unfortunately, that time was the COVID 2020. So the funding opportunity was limited in different universities. So luckily, I got fund under Dr. Te in MMU, which is under FRGS fund. So I chose that, and that was the right decision of my life. I feel, and because of a lot of opportunities I explored during my masters and then different in my PhD journey also. So and then the research opportunity, if I emphasizes on the quality and then the opportunity, like MMU provided me a lot of exposures in research. The IPS helped me a lot always. Whenever needed, and then the RMC also supported me a lot during the publications journey by supporting the publication fees, conference fees are there.
Of course.
So
tell me, did you have to pay for any publication? MMU took care of everything, right?
I didn't needed too much APC, but still few supports I got. I export that. That's why I'm grateful for MMU. Yeah.
Yes. So MMU, one of the great thing about MMU, if you want to publish, if you want people to read your work, the backup from MMU is amazing. They back you up publishing. All the funds are provided by MMU. So I'm very thankful to MMU. Even for all my publications, MMU has been there. If I had to spend money on my publication, I would have had zero publication because it's a very expensive thing. So thank you, MMU, for that. You have had a lot of publications, okay? That's a big thing, guys. If someone has a lot of publication, that shows how engaged they are. What was the support from your supervisor? How about if you were interested in any collaboration? How did things work out?
Yeah, thank you for the questions. Interesting, because during the master's and PhD journey, which is the research journey, the relationship between the supervisor and students are very crucial. If you don't have the right mix with your supervisor and good relationship and collaborative relationship, understandable relationship, it would be difficult to complete your courses on time.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm lucky on that. My supervisor was very friendly and then very collaborative. And even though I was a student of MMU, but I collaborate with other universities faculty member also because it expand my horizon in the research collaboration. So he didn't interfere, and then he said that you can explore no matter, because knowledge, I believe that knowledge should not confined within any region and the boundary. So I feel like that MMU and I got full support from MMU, and my supervisor also very supportive of that.
Yes. I've been hearing only good things about our supervisors. My supervisors were also very supportive, and when it comes to collaboration, I have heard not from my friends doing PhD or masters in different universities that they have a barrier that they don't want to work with, they don't want to collaborate, not only with other universities, not even with other departments, but in that field, MMU has been reaching out. They are okay to collaborate. They're okay to give resources to other university if needed, which is a big shout out. Thank you very much for.
I want to add it on that because we have to keep thinking our next step.
Yes.
After completing your degree, the certificate alone is not enough.
Yeah.
You need to have some skill set, and then your profile should be in a minimum level to crack the job market and for the better employability.
Yes.
So for better employability, you need some good networking.
Yes.
Also and then you have the good track record of your courses,
Yes.
and then the publications.
Yeah.
So for that you need that kind of exposure, that kind of support
Yes.
to get that.
A lot of people think that if you're doing PG, it's by research, especially research, it's very lonely. When I was doing my masters, I felt the same thing. So
No, you have to discuss with your peers.
So my masters for a long time I did it by myself, and so I didn't do much of collaboration work until at the back end of my masters. I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I not talking to other people, right? Because I got stuck at one point. That's when my brain started popping out, like, oh, I should talk to other people. So actually, when you finish your masters, when you finish your PhD, you are going out trying to get a job. Almost every job is with you connecting with other people.
Yep.
There's no job that is a single department. Every department has their substrata. So you have to connect with people at every point of life. So if you're having collaboration work, whenever someone is hiring you and they say, oh, this guy, Dr. Imtiaz, has collaborated well enough. So that's a plus point, them thinking that, oh, he can work with people.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's a very good thing, guys. For a young researcher, I think it will be a good advice.
We can acquire some skills from other people also.
Yes, it's like learn.
Not only
teach.
from your supervisor.
Yes, teach and learn. You can learn from a child as well.
Yeah.
So you have to have that open mind. Okay. And as I said, I'm very thankful to MMU for providing us opportunities that we are allowed to go and collaborate with other universities.
True.
And we are actually, if other universities are looking at us, we are happy to collaborate, guys. So bring us with your project. If we have project, we'll reach out to you. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
So tell me, how does a PhD degree change your life? Is it made it your life easier to get a job? Lecture in Sunway is not an easy thing. Of course, you have to have that quality. So how did the PhD shape up your life?
Yeah, basically when I completed my PhD, during my PhD, I have a motivation and I have my goal set up, that I have a long-term goal that where I should work on that. So keep in mind, back of my mind, I prepare myself for that journey. I also took some part-time classes besides my PhD also, to get the teaching experience, to familiar with the OB disciplines. So because the employer perspective we also have to consider, not from the employee perspective. The employer always wanted to hire those who are ready to deliver.
Yes.
So we have to ensure that during our PhD journey, we have to be ready for that challenge. So no matter where you do the PhD, but the most important thing is you have to get that skills set on your profile, and then customizable skills, soft skill, hard skill, those kind of skills are very essential. Negotiation skill, the leadership skill, and also MMU, they have so many clubs and activities. I also engaged. I also engaged with the research society and then the postgraduate society. So those kind of exposure helped me to get the leadership skills, and then now helping me to get the job and then do better in my job position.
Okay. Well, we are very honored that you are sharing the knowledge and wisdom you got, probably a bit from MMU, a bit from UPM, and now you are sharing through Sunway to millions of students studying there. Okay. Thank you very much, Dr. Imtiaz, for your time. It's been amazing. Okay. Keep doing the amazing work you're doing. Okay. And I'll see you around probably in Sunway, in MMU, wherever.
Sure.
Okay?
No matter whenever you call me, then I'm there always.
Thank you very much.
It's
Thank you
my
for
pleasure.
coming. All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Hello and welcome to our Postgraduate Carnival of Multimedia University. This is the first time we're hosting our Postgraduate Carnival and we are very excited. And with me I have Mr. Tamim, lecturer at Faculty of Creative Multimedia. He's gonna share some of his experience and he's gonna tell us about how the courses work for postgraduate studies in Faculty of Creative Multimedia. So Tamim, hello.
What's up?
We meet again.
Yes.
Tamim is also the president of our Postgraduate Society. So postgraduate studies is not so boring all the time. Yeah, you have got your moments. Yeah,
Definitely.
Every Joe needs a cup of tea, coffee.
So far, so good.
Yeah. So okay, tell us about our Faculty of Creative Multimedia postgraduate program that is based on coursework. And
Right.
what are the kind of students who are taking it, and why do you think they're taking it?
All right, so definitely, first and foremost, we have 3 programs in total. We have Creative Multimedia by coursework. We have Masters of Science, Masters in Science, Creative Multimedia by research. We also have PhD, Doctor of Philosophy by research as well. So these are the 3 main PG courses that we have in FCM. So also one of the popular ones is MCM, or Master of Creative Multimedia by coursework. So one of the reasons why people tend to choose or prefer MCM better than the research, because the course only takes you 1 year for full time. Yes, 1 year, that's it. You have classes, yes, because it's coursework, so you have some classes. Maybe I think about 5, 6 subjects that you have per year, maybe. And you have a final project by the end of the year, and that's it. So you do your showcase, you do your exhibition, your final project, and done. You get your masters at the end of the year.
But
Yes.
I see, because I handle the applications, guys, so I see a lot of students who are applying for this course, but their background is not related. I have recently have a friend who joined, and she graduated from MMU, but she graduated from law, which is like poles apart.
Correct.
But the reason when I asked her, like, why did you like make such a big switch? Like, why do you need a master's degree for? She said, because I want to work in this field, but I don't have a degree, so I don't have that payroll that I want. So a master's degree will help me, and it's very easy. It's like 1 year, and she's doing masters here part time and doing evening classes.
Yes.
So what are the rules for people who are not from the field of creative multimedia? They did bachelors in different fields.
Correct, I hear you. Okay, so basically, we do have a lot of other students, PG students, who are background from different fields of studies. So especially right now, we have students from FOE, we have students from FOM who actually does their postgraduate here in FCM, in Creative Multimedia. And why do they do that is, for example, one of my colleagues, he was from Faculty of Engineering. And then he did his master's, right now he's still doing his master's in FCM. Why? Because his interest is something else. Even though his background is engineering, but he's a blogger. So it's related to multimedia. So as long as whatever that you want to do is related to the field of creative multimedia, you can actually opt in and do your master's or your PhD here. So all you need to do is basically, of course, there are these additional assessments that we have to do. Number 1, you're going to have interviews. The faculty will interview you among the experts, and then we're also going to do a portfolio assessment, something like that. If you have a portfolio that is related to any of these creative multimedia fields, any one of these field of research that you want to do for your master's or your PhD, show us the portfolio, we do the assessment, okay, we see you have enough, or at least you should have minimum 2 years of working experience or industrial experience related to whatever field of research within creative multimedia. That's all you have to do. And it doesn't matter that, it doesn't mean that you are from different faculties previously or you're from different background or field of studies, you cannot do masters in creative multimedia. So it's that's the freedom or the openness that we have. As long as what you want to do is related to one of the field of studies. It could be related to video shoot, or it could be related to content creation. Nowadays, even if you are in engineering background or IT background, you should require some skills or the needs to do content creation. Like even like you yourself, you're doing podcasts right here. You're doing masters or PhD here right now in FCM. You can do that. So you can further learn and be an expert in that particular field. So
Okay.
that's why.
So basically, FCM is a very passionate faculty,
Correct.
I'd say. Okay, so
Definitely.
but all these things sound very scary. They're gonna interview you. They're gonna see a portfolio assessment. But correct me if I'm wrong. Your portfolio does not have any formatting. So whatever creative hand you have, if it's animation, if it's something else, you can just submit your portfolio and best of the best will review it. And
Absolutely.
the interview is not something you have to put on formal shirt, put on a
No,
tie,
no,
come
no, no.
physically. No, the interview is online.
As long as you wear a shirt.
It's called Rigorous Internal Assessment, RIA
Correct.
in short. And it's
Yes.
only 15 minutes online interview. They just want to see if you are passionate about it
Yes.
and if you have some experience in it. Now my main question is, when I saw Tamim, he was doing his master's in creative multimedia, but this guy was doing a bit of research, and I was like, what research in creative multimedia?
I'm doing my PhD.
Yeah, again research. So I was like, what research in creative multimedia? I mean, research is for us engineers. But tell us, enlighten us, like what are like some topics for you to explore, do research on?
Yes. So to some people, they see, this doesn't make sense. Why creative multimedia? Why artists? Why designers need to do research? Why? So again, why we are doing it is because we need to further our expertise. That's one thing. We want to be experts. We want to be specialists in the field that we are doing right now. We already have the experience as practitioners, but in terms of accreditation, in terms of degree, so we have having a master's or a PhD that also strengthens your expertise in the industry. That's one thing. And second is because when you do your research in the field of design, not a lot of people are doing this in the creative multimedia field. So you get to be one of the very few to become the experts, to have that opportunity, and also to contribute to the field of knowledge. So in the field of knowledge, in terms of creative industry or creative field, not a lot of people are doing it, again, as I mentioned. But when we have that, we can actually expand that field of knowledge, add on to it. We contribute to the field of knowledge for creative multimedia. So because there are so less people doing it, the more people that we need to have to contribute to that part.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is basically this is part of the contribution where we try to identify and study new findings, something that we can use in terms of technology. Right now, the trend is AI technology. How we can apply AI technology in the field of creative multimedia? How can we use that to help us come up with more creative works? How can we do more functional design using all this new technology? And without research, how can we do that?
Yeah.
So that's the justification there. Why we still need research, even though we are doing something fun, passionate. Make it more fun. Research. Who says research can't be fun?
Yeah.
I'm doing fun research. My research is involving music. I'm using music in education. See, I'm combining music. That's still creative multimedia. Music plus education, plus psychology, plus philosophy. That's for my PhD. You see, 4 fields. Who says I cannot do that?
See, when you do masters by coursework or any course by coursework, what happens is like I ask you a question, your answer is like I think. Maybe, but when you talk to someone who has done research, like if I talk to Tamim about music and education and stuff, he'll tell me in depth. He will not say, I think. He'll say, I know, so, because I've seen the data, I've seen the thing.
Correct.
So I think research is a very passionate thing, not only for creative multimedia, but for all, because come on, I'm also a researcher.
So we know.
Alright. Okay, it was lovely having Mr. Tamim here with us. He has to run to another appointment, but he still made time for us. Thank you very
so
much. You have any words of wisdom for people who are watching us?
Please do come to FCM. We have a lot of options here. We have masters by research. We have masters by coursework. We have PhD by research. I'm doing one now. Let's go do this together. We have the experts here in FCM. We have the experienced people here. We can guide you. We can help you. Just come over.
Yeah, he's doing his PhD and he's also a lecturer. So balancing life is not that difficult as you think in your head. All right. Okay. See you guys. See you in our next session.
Bye.
Hello from Multimedia University. My name is Suhath Famidilok. I'm coming live to you guys from our Open Day. As you guys know, Open Day is the grand gesture of Multimedia University. It's equal to our Eid. It's a grand celebration. We have got thousands of students coming from all over the country. And this year, with conjunction with our Open Day, we have decided to include another branch of MMU, which is our postgraduate. We are hosting our first Postgraduate Carnival, and we are showcasing it to you live, because I know a lot of postgraduate students who are working professional cannot make it to here. That's why we are bringing ourselves to you. And I welcome all of the postgraduate students who can take their times off on the weekend and they can make it here. So today on our Postgraduate Carnival, we have all the deans and deputy deans of all the programs, the program coordinators, the alumni of MMU who are doing great in their respective fields, and we've got volunteers of MMU who are currently MMU PG student. Me, myself, I currently am a MMU postgraduate student doing my PhD in engineering. So do not wait, come and join us, and even if you cannot come, have a look at the video because we are going to put a lot of information about our postgraduate program. And there's you in MMU. So this is our Postgraduate Carnival booth. As you can see, it's a grand gesture. And inside we have got our faculty, our esteemed faculty sitting, and we have got all these volunteers who are part of our PG society and they are current students. Apart from that, we are having TikTok challenge where you can participate and talk about our PG program, a maximum length of 60-second video, and you can win prizes. Other than that, we're going to have Kahoot sessions. We're going to have other games that you can win prizes. So do not hesitate. Come to our booth, talk to us, talk to all the alumni who might inspire you, all the stories you'll hear from us. Okay, guys, this is where you stumble. This is where you come. This is where you find us.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tanwini. I'm from Faculty of Artificial Intelligence and Engineering. I'm now in the PG Postgraduate Carnival.
So good morning to all. My name is Dr. Tan from Faculties of Management, FOM Cyberjaya campus. Welcome you to join us, Open Day Cyberjaya. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning. I am Dr. Nur Amalina from Faculty of Law. Please join us today in PG Carnival at MMU Cyberjaya.
Hi, I'm T. Connie from the Institute for Postgraduate Studies. Please come and join us at the PG Carnival.
Hi, thinking of pursuing your postgraduate studies? Come and join us at Faculty of Applied Communication. We offer two research-based programs, which is Doctor of Philosophy by Research and also Master of Philosophy in Communication by Research in Communication. So you get the chance to explore real-world issues, deepen your critical thinking, work closely with experienced supervisors and supportive research environment. Start your journey with us today. Come to FEC.
Hi, welcome back everyone. We have got our last session, and for our last session, as our general inquiry, we have the Dean of Institute of Postgraduate Studies. In short, we call IPS. So all your application comes through IPS, your offer letters are issued by IPS, and all the applications are handled by IPS. So I've got the Dean with us, and we'll ask a few questions that are very often asked. So Dr. Connie, thank you for joining us. My first question is the question that I get asked most. What are the intakes for PG? Postgraduate studies, what are the intakes?
Okay, so for PG studies, there are two modes. One is coursework based, the other one is research.
Yes.
So for coursework, there is intake. So we have 2 intakes per year. So the schedule can be found on the website. So usually it's on March, and the other one is in July. Okay, so we have these 2 intake for coursework program. Whereas for research, it is very flexible. So the opening is throughout the year. So at any time, if you are interested to apply for a research program, then just go online to apply, then we will process it accordingly.
Yes.
So it's open throughout the year.
Yes. So some of our courses are pretty popular, like EMBA. So we offer them all 3 intakes. March, we also offer July, we also offer in October. But some of the courses we only offer twice a year. So you can go to the website and you can check on what time it is offered, because it's different for each subject. And if you're doing research, you can apply at any time. Okay, so my next question is, a lot of students who apply for the research program, they are confused about the research statement. Okay, so I often tell them there is no formatting, but if you just tell them like what should be the research statement format, so it will be easier for them to make an application.
Okay. So if a student would like to apply for a research program, then what you say is we need the research statement.
Yes.
Okay. So the main, what this research statement is about is mainly to let the students, if let's say you are interested to apply, then you need to tell us what is your research about, what is the topic you are doing, so that we understand what research you are going to do, and then we can match you with the suitable supervisor.
Yes.
So that is the main purpose of a research statement.
Yes.
So it doesn't need to be long. It's just a brief description of your research, then which domain it is related to, so that we can actually match your domain with a suitable supervisor who can supervise you.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So correct me if I'm wrong. So in our research statement, we actually have 3 parts. You have to tell us what is your research title going to be. So every research has a title. Then comes the research statement, which Dr. Connie said, it's pretty brief. We, in our application portal, it's only 500 words. So you just briefly say within 500 words that what your research is going to be about. No formatting. You don't have to upload any research proposals. And on the last part, we want to know about your research background. So you can briefly describe. You can go up until 500 words. You can briefly describe about your research background. Okay, so Prof. Connie, some of the students, they come to a course, but they belong to a different background. Like, I have a friend who's from law, she applied for Masters in Creative Multimedia, so very different background. So what we do is we call them for rigorous internal assessment, RIA. But when people hear this, RIA, they're very scared that, oh, it's an interview, is it very difficult, is it difficult to get in MMU? So kindly can you tell them how easy it is actually?
So the name, although it is called rigorous assessment, but in fact it is just an interview.
Yeah.
So the purpose of this interview session is to let the panels know whether you are ready to take up another research domain which is different from what you have studied before.
Yes, yes.
So that the panel will know whether you have some knowledge in order for you to pick up that a new domain for you. So mainly these are the questions will be asked. Mainly to check whether you are ready.
Yes.
Then what is your interest? Are you really into this new domain?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and it's also online, so nothing to be scared about, and it takes about maximum 15 minutes. So it's very short. And although, as she said, the name is scary, but it's actually not very scary.
Yeah.
So that's all from our side. I think the application process for MMU is very easy compared to many other universities in Malaysia and overseas. I think the application is very easy. Once they apply, if something is missing, we actually reach out to them. So always check your email. We try to WhatsApp to them as well if any documents are pending. So be up to date. Check your email. Sometimes check your spam folders and check your phone. And you know how to reach us because we are going to be texting you. Okay, thank you very much, Prof. Connie, for helping us, because a lot of students, they have difficulties with the application even though it's very easy. but we are there to help them with every step. Okay,
Yes.
so is IPS. Sometimes IPS, when it comes to research projects, we cannot provide immediate offer letter because it has to go through the faculty. Okay, so how about you tell them a little about bit, because it's not in the hands of IPS, because it has to come to the faculty. Then it may take around 2 weeks, which is still okay, right?
Yes, yes. So usually for research application, what is important is that we need to identify a most suitable supervisor to supervise you. We can't simply find someone who is not in your area, then it will be really a problem later. That's why we need to be careful at the beginning so that we can really find the right person who can supervise you through your research project. That's why sometimes you need to wait for a while for the supervisor appointment. But don't worry, we will consistently follow up with your application, and then we will make sure the right person is assigned to supervise you. All right. So, Fahmi?
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much, Prof.
thank
Connie.
you.
Thank you for
All right.
joining us, and everyone, thank you for tuning in to our PG Carnival. Thank you very much for your time, Dr. Connie.
Thank
Okay,
you, Fahmi. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Hello and welcome to our conclusion session. With me, I've got Mr. Lazi, who is my partner, my co-host for the conclusion. It's been lovely interviewing all the faculty members, alumni, some amazing stories, some stories about our courses. Not only stories about our courses, we also got to know stories, love stories that sparked in MMU. Yeah, hopefully someday it happens to you guys coming here. Hopefully it happens to me as well. Okay, it's our first PG Carnival and it's been overwhelming. We have had massive amount of support from our volunteers, from our alumni, from our staff, from the deans. So thank you very much. We hope to do more of it because many people are interested in MMU. Today, we had a lot of applicants who came in and inquired about our postgraduate programs. We have had a lot of parents who came in for their sons and daughters and they were interested for themselves. So that is something amazing to watch. You don't know you have option until you see it in front of your eyes. Okay, but every good thing has to come to an end. So today is the end for just this day. We have another session tomorrow. So you are welcome to join us in our PG Carnival in DTC MMU Cyber Jaya. And on the side of that, we are not only having PG Carnival, we are also having our grand gesture, which is our open day. Mr. Lazi.
Fahmi, well, first of all, I'd like to congratulate you for organizing your PG Carnival.
Thank you.
It was a success. But this is just a subset of our open day.
Yes.
So our open day, MMU Land Open Day today, we have started from early morning. So I just want to share with you, because you are still all the way inside this hall. I'm being out there entertaining the parents and the students. So we're bringing them through all over the campus. They have a chance to be on our vehicle, our MMU bus with the MMU logo. So we bring them around throughout the campus as well, every single room in the faculty. So this is the first-hand information, then also experience. That's why our theme this time is explore. And at the end of the day, explore, experience, and finally enroll, if you think we are the great place for you to study. But anyway, I will show you, because all that I met today, all are signing up.
Okay, that's amazing news. Okay, you guys can come tomorrow and explore and probably enroll.
Yes, exactly. So we are going to be in Malacca as well, but tomorrow we have another day.
Yes.
So please make sure your calendar, if you have yet to come to MMU on the 11th, which is tomorrow. So we bring you over a few places, like here in FAIE. We bring them to FAIE is what? Faculty of Artificial Intelligence and Engineering. FCM. Creative Multimedia, FCI, Computing and Informatics, and FCA, Cinematic Arts.
Cinematic Arts and Applied Communication. Yeah.
These are all faculties available in Cyberjaya.
Yes.
Whereas we are going to open our Open Day in Malacca campus on the 24th and 25th this month as well. So please come. Have you been to Malacca campus?
I am from Malacca
campus.
You're
from Malacca. Sorry. All right. Good enough. So Malacca, what faculty we have in
Malacca? We
Malacca?
have Faculty of Engineering Technology, where
Correct.
I am from. We have got Faculty of Business. I think you missed in Cyberjaya, we missed Faculty of Management.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
We have Faculty of IT.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We
Faculty
have
of Business,
Faculty of IT, Information Technology, and the best of all, we have got Faculty of Law in Malacca. Law, we only offer once a year, which is in October, but our application opens on May 15th. So you guys should come to our Malacca Open Day for all the law candidates who are very much interested in our law program, and you can see our law faculty, you can meet the lecturers, and you can apply.
We do not have postgraduate PG Carnival in Malacca, but you can still come for postgraduate inquiry in Malacca.
Yes, I will be there.
Yeah, you'll be there. I'll be there too. So we're going to meet you there. Hopefully for those not yet coming today, we'll see you in Malacca.
See you in Malacca, okay? Thank you everyone for tuning in. We'll see you soon. We'll see you in MMU in July, in October, because there's you in MMU.
Hello from Multimedia University. My name is Sued Famidilok. I'm coming live to you guys from our Open Day. As you guys know, Open Day is the grand gesture of Multimedia University. It's equal to our Eid. It's a grand celebration. We have got thousands of students coming from all over the country. And this year, with conjunction with our Open Day, we have decided to include another branch of MMU, which is our postgraduate. We are hosting our first Postgraduate Carnival, and we are showcasing it to you live, because I know a lot of postgraduate students who are working professional cannot make it to here. That's why we are bringing ourselves to you. And I welcome all of the postgraduate students who can take their times off on the weekend and they can make it here. So today on our Postgraduate Carnival, we have all the deans and deputy deans of all the programs, the program coordinators, the alumni of MMU who are doing great in their respective fields, and we've got volunteers of MMU who are currently MMU PG student. Me, myself, I currently am a MMU postgraduate student doing my PhD in engineering. So do not wait, come and join us, and even if you cannot come, have a look at the video, because we are going to put a lot of information about our postgraduate program. And there's you in MMU. So this is our Postgraduate Carnival booth. As you can see, it's a grand gesture. And inside we have got our faculty, our esteemed faculty sitting, and we have got all these volunteers who are part of our PG society, and they are current students. Apart from that, we are having TikTok challenge where you can participate and talk about our PG program, a maximum length of 60-second video, and you can win prizes. Other than that, we're gonna have Kahoot sessions, we're gonna have other games that you can win prizes. So do not hesitate, come to our booth, talk to us, talk to all the alumni who might inspire you, all the stories you'll hear from us, okay? Guys, this is where you stumble, this is where you come, this is where you find us.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tan Winnie. I'm from Faculty of Artificial Intelligence and Engineering. I'm now in the PG Postgraduate Carnival.
So good morning to all. My name is Dr. Tan from Faculties of Management, FOM Cyberjaya campus. Welcome you to join us Open Day Cyberjaya. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning. I am Dr. Nur Amalina from Faculty of Law. Please join us today in PG Carnival at MMU Cyberjaya.
Hi, I'm T. Connie from the Institute for Postgraduate Studies. Please come and join us at the PG Carnival.
Hi, thinking of pursuing your postgraduate studies? Come and join us at Faculty of Applied Communication. We offer 2 research-based programs, which is Doctor of Philosophy by Research and also Master of Philosophy in Communication by Research in Communication. So you get the chance to explore real-world issues, deepen your critical thinking, work closely with experienced supervisors and supportive research environment. Start your journey with us today. Come to FEC.